guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a foundation review and demo. I recently picked up a couple of products from both Sephora and Ulta. I'm thinking I'm probably going to be doing a haul sometime this week, maybe for Sunday's video. If you guys like the sounds of that, just be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please take the time to subscribe if you would like to stay up to date with all of my future uploads. I think that's pretty much all I have to tell you guys for the intro. Let's go ahead and get on into the video. So recently I placed an order on both Sephora and Ulta. Let me know if you guys want to see a haul for Sunday's video, but I was really on the hunt for a new foundation. I love trying new foundations, and a while ago I had mentioned that I kind of want to start doing some sort of series where I review like a different foundation, maybe every week, every 2 weeks. I had said Foundation Friday, but then several of you guys told me that another YouTuber does it. I cannot think of her name off the top of my head right now, but I went and I subscribed to her channel. I love it. I will go ahead and leave it down below. I know it's like that, is it Kayla? That I feel bad. I cannot think of her username, but like I said, I will link it down below. So clearly I'm not going to be going with that name. That's kind of the tough thing with YouTube. It's like you'll think you're coming up with an original idea, but it's like 12 people have already done it. But either way, I do still want to come on here and start reviewing foundations for you. Why did I toss this box away? I wanted to show it to you. Okay, so this was a foundation that I haven't really heard too many people talk about, but whenever I did look on YouTube before purchasing this, I think I only saw like 1 or 2 other videos, and both of those were from the actual brand or QVC. And that's actually the main reason I ordered this. For whatever reason, like the nail salon that I go to, they don't do this all week, but on like slower days, QVC is always like on their mounted TVs. Apparently the manager really likes QVC, and I saw them doing a demo on this and I was like, that looks really interesting. So this is from the brand Algenist. It's the Reveal Color Correcting Anti-Aging Serum Foundation with SPF 15. I got mine like popcorn stuck in my throat. Crusty, I know. I grabbed mine in the shade light medium. There were 6 shades total, and on QVC they were saying if you were kind of unsure about your shade, that light shade was like the most kind of like universal. So there was like light, light medium, medium tan, deep. Oh, and then I think maybe fair. This foundation was $35. Pretty sure it was either like $35 or $38. They do have like color correcting, I'm not sure if they call them primers or just color correcting fluids, as well as under eye correctors, but I was mainly interested in the foundation. So the whole thing with this, if you guys have ever heard of Algenist before, they have like a huge skincare line, and this I guess is really made up of like this algae complex. I guess I should refer to the box and give you like the actual name. Algae correcting complex hyaluronic acid, color correct, treat skin tone, and cover imperfections. So the main thing that looked really appealing about this was the actual like consistency of the formula. It is very like serum and water like. You guys know I love really like thin, lightweight foundations like this, and the formula that they were saying that they were was semi-matte to radiant. I really like to stay with like the dewy foundations, but this looked so natural and skin-like on the model, so it was just really interesting to me. The lady who was demoing it was saying that it's made up of like 5 different algae. I think it was red, green, golden, blue, or maybe 4 to 5, and those are the same shades that they have in the color correcting fluids as well. So on QVC and like on Ulta, they were recommending to either use your fingers, or they sell like this dual-ended buffing brush. I have so many brushes, so I didn't buy the brush. Let me grab my brush real quick. Right when I was watching that, I had 2 brushes in mind that I thought would work perfect, and both are actually from IT Cosmetics. It's this one here. This is the Heavenly Skin, does it have a number? Number 702 CC Plus Skin Perfecting, just because this is such a good buffing brush. So I was either going to go with this one or the dual-ended one from IT Cosmetics. So yeah, I think that's about all that I have to tell you guys about it. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to give it a good shake first. Let's see if there's any actual instructions on the box. Shake well, apply with fingertips or brush, and buff into skin. It recommends starting with 4 drops and then to adjust to desired coverage level. So instead of going straight on the brush, I think I'm going to go onto my hand first. So we'll do 1, 2. We'll count that 2.5, 3. Oh, that wasn't a very good drop. I guess I should have done like a full squeeze. Okay, so that is about like 4 to 4.5 drops right there. So I'm just gonna dot it onto my face. Ooh, it feels good. I think the color is gonna be good. There's a nice yellow tint to it. I think fair and light look like they were more on the pink side. I think that, ooh, this feels so good. Okay, so let's go ahead and just, wow, that coverage is really impressive, and it seriously feels like nothing on my face. Like it feels like I'm just rubbing in skincare. Ooh, Now, as I mentioned earlier, they do sell under eye correctors as well as like a concealing type of product, but on QVC, they were basically preaching like, oh, you don't even need concealer because it's so full coverage. This coverage is so nice. Like, it's covering, but it's still very, very skin-like. I don't know if this brush is taking up a lot of my product, but that was pretty much all of the drops on the back of my hand. Let's see what this feels like. It seriously feels like nothing's on my skin. Like, it's not tacky, but it doesn't feel like dry and powdery either. It just feels very skin-like. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple more drops right here, same thing, and just kind of dot it all over my face. I think I'm really going to like this. It feels so, so good on the skin. This is doing a great job of canceling out any redness and just making my skin look really nice and even. But as you can see, my freckles are still peeking through, which I think is good because then it's like, it still looks skin-like and natural and not like ultimate cake face. For the sake of the video, I may go in with one additional layer just to see what kind of coverage it can build up to, just because it did say buildable full coverage. I've used so many different kind of like weightless foundations, and I have to say this is hands down the most like natural feeling and natural looking. Plus, it's awesome that it has so many different like skincare benefits as well. It's saying that the algae correcting complex helps treat the appearance of dull, uneven skin tone. A long-lasting semi-matte finish leaves skin looking natural, smooth, and even. Dermatologist tested for all skin types, paraben-free, hypoallergenic, and alcohol-free. I'm really impressed so far. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do my forehead. It does have SPF 15. I'm really excited about this so far just because it feels so, so nice on the skin. I don't know why more people haven't talked about this foundation yet. I guess it's because Algenist has kind of really just now stepped into the whole makeup area. They've been doing skincare, not so much makeup, but now I'm really interested in like those color correcting drops, and they have luminizing drops as well too. I think there was like rosé and either champagne or gold. I can't remember. Okay, so this is one layer, and I'm honestly really, really happy with this. I think this is great day-to-day coverage. It's like enough to just like hide your imperfections, maybe not like full on Instaglam coverage, but not everybody's looking for that. But like I said, on a day-to-day basis, I would stop right here. I think personally for me, I would still go in and add a little bit of concealer on the under eyes just because I really like a bright under eye. I really wish I would have zoomed you guys in earlier whenever I had like one side naked and the other side with the foundation. But here it is. As you can see, it just has such a nice skin-like finish. I feel like I got a ton of extra freckles. We were recently in Austin. We went to the state park. I loaded up on sunscreen, but I still got so many more extra freckles. This little cluster is always here, but these other smaller ones I feel like are newer. Okay, I'm gonna keep you guys zoomed in while I do a little bit more coverage just along this area just to see how it builds up. So I think this time I'm just going to like blop, blop. The applicator really makes me happy. Anything that makes me feel like a chemist or like scientist is just exciting. Okay, so just kind of blopping it in first and then really buffing it out. Oh, yeah, so you can definitely get full coverage from this foundation. It builds nicely. It's not like pilling or getting cakey. And it definitely does have like a true radiant finish. And the foundation just kind of dries down instantly as you buff it in. But the way it dries down is like an even dryness. You know, sometimes foundations that dry down really quick, it's like if you don't buff it super, super evenly, then you end up with all these patches. This isn't doing that at all. And I think the radiance of it is so, so pretty. It's not something that's like overly dewy and like glittery looking that can be like really intimidating to people with oily skin. It's just that really natural, like healthy glow from within type of look. Okay, so I went ahead and applied my blush and some highlighter. If you guys are curious, the lip that I'm wearing, it's the, I probably just had like 12 double chins right then. Makeup Forever High Precision Lip Pencil in number 13. And then I've been wearing this gloss like every single day. This came in a Smashbox holiday set. I think they may sell it individually, but it's pretty much just kind of like a shimmery sheer nude gloss. But I'm obsessed with it. Like it gives you the effect of just like really plump, bodacious lips. And you guys know I like that look. Okay, so here is the foundation. What time is it? I think I'm gonna go ahead and do check-ins just because this is such an interesting formula to me that I wanna see how it wears throughout the day. If this foundation stays like this, I know this is kind of premature, but I think this may be one of my new favorite foundations. Like I cannot get over the texture and like the formula of it. It's just so, so lightweight on the skin. And I just feel like your skin just looks so pretty and healthy. I don't want to sound conceited like I'm saying if it was on anyone's skin. It's just such a pretty formula. Okay, so it is currently 11:47. I have to run up to Landon's school, do some PTO things, run some errands. Landon has Taekwondo today. We have a Lumineers concert tonight. It's gonna be a long day, so I'm pretty much gonna be keeping this face on the entire day. After applying like the blush, the bronzer, the highlighter, everything layered beautifully on top of the foundation. I didn't have any issues with like cakiness or like the foundation lifting whenever I went in to blend anything in. I did go in and apply some of the Tarte Shape Tape under my eyes, but I can't lie. I know earlier I said I wasn't really interested in the other products, like this is what I mainly had my eyes on. After seeing how this formula just dried down with this really like healthy semi-matte finish, I'm really curious to see if like the concealer would apply the same way, so I may have to place an order for that bad boy too, just because this is so pretty. So yeah, with the beauty blender and brush, like additional products on top, the only area that I applied powder was right on my under eyes. I went in with the Ever Faithful Coty Airspun powder, did a tiny bit there, but other than that there's no, well, and then I guess the blush and the bronzer, but no actual like setting powder anywhere else on my face. As I mentioned earlier, I kind of have combination to dry skin. Like my T-zone does get oily, not like super greasy, but like it does get oily from here to there, but my cheeks tend to be a bit more on the normal to dry side. So it is currently 2:55. On the way home from picking up Landon, I realized total epic fail today. I was saying how I wanted to do like a later check-in, but then I realized, well, if I did that, then this video wouldn't be going up until like 1 a.m. Central Time. I don't really want to do that, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do multiple check-ins like I said, but if you guys are interested in that, I can always come back on Sunday's video and give you guys more updates, wear the foundation again, because I can already tell you I'm going to be wearing this foundation a lot. After what, like 3 hours and 10 minutes of wear, I haven't noticed any issues with oxidizing, anything cracking or shifting. Everything is pretty much still as is as it was 3 hours ago. So yeah, if you guys are interested in like another video where I'm giving you like constant check-ins, maybe I can just like add that to a haul or something. I apologize for not planning better, but I don't know. I feel like usually I can kind of see how a foundation is going to wear in the first 3 to 4 hours. And so far I haven't had any issues. Living in Texas, even though it's a breezier day today, we still have humidity. I haven't noticed any sort of shifting, oxidizing, anything like that. So far, so good. I really do want to try out the luminizing drops and the concealer now. So let me know if you guys have tried out any of the makeup products from Algenist. Also, when I'm looking at my viewfinder, I realized I totally forgot to apply any like mascara underneath, but I'm kind of liking this whole like fresher eye look. Fresher as in a shiz ton of glitter on my lid and then just like fresher on the bottom. But yeah, that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. The wind really played me and my hair today, but as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave your current favorite foundation down below. Also, let me know if you guys do want to see that Ulta Sephora haul on Sunday. I got some fun stuff that I'm pretty excited about. Some of it is on my face right now, but yeah, I love you guys all so much and I will see you on Sunday. Bye.